Okay, the 2026 squad of Argentina is terrifying. And no, this isn't hype, nostalgia, or blind faith in Lionel Messi, because what Argentina are building for 2026 should genuinely scare the rest of the footballing world. They are the reigning World Cup champions, back-to-back Copa America winners, a team that already conquered history, and somehow they're stronger now. While everyone else is rebuilding, experimenting, guessing, Argentina already know who they are. They already know how to win, and now they're adding weapons. This isn't a team chasing redemption anymore. This is a team chasing immortality. Back-to-back World Cups. Something no nation has ever pulled off in the modern era. Not Brazil, not Germany, not Spain, not even Pele's Brazil. And if you think that sounds impossible, wait until you really look at this squad. Because Argentina 2026 is not normal. To understand why this version of Argentina is so dangerous, you have to remember where it came from. Russia 2018, chaos, confusion, a broken dressing room, Messi isolated, and then came Lionel Scaloni, an interim coach, an experiment, a name nobody feared. And somehow, from nothing, he built one of the greatest national team projects ever seen. He didn't just pick stars, he built belief. He revived Di Maria. He trusted Otamendi when everyone else wanted him gone. He unlocked DePaul's aggression. He gave Messi joy again. And then he discovered monsters. Dibu Martinez, Christian Romero, Lisandro Martinez, Enzo Fernandez, McAllister, Julian Alvarez. Players who didn't just fit the system, they became the system. First came the Copa America at the Maracanã, ending 28 years of pain in Brazil's house. Then the Finalissima, a ruthless dismantling of Italy at Wembley. And then Qatar 2022, the greatest World Cup final ever played. Pressure, collapse, redemption, glory. But here's the scary part. Argentina under Scaloni didn't just win trophies, they broke football logic. A 36-match unbeaten run, the longest in their history. 25 straight World Cup qualifiers without defeat, winning in stadiums where Argentina hadn't won for over a decade. Bolivia, Peru, Venezuela, Uruguay, and then, that night, March 25th, 2025, Argentina 4, Brazil 1. The first time Argentina ever scored 4 goals against Brazil in World Cup qualifying, at the Monumental, in front of the world. That wasn't just a win, that was a statement. This isn't a team that survives matches. This is a team that breaks opponents mentally. And defensively, 3 consecutive away qualifiers without conceding, something Argentina had never done before. This team doesn't panic, it doesn't fold, because it has something rarer than talent, mentality. Think about the moments they've lived through. Dibu Martinez, freezing opponents before penalties are even taken. The save against Kolo Muani, with the World Cup on the line. Christian Romero, stepping into Mbappe's space in a World Cup final, like it was a league match. Montiel, walking up to take the penalty that would end 36 years of pain. Di Maria, scoring in finals like it's destiny. This squad doesn't fear pressure, they feed on it. And above all of them stands Lionel Messi. Not just the greatest player ever, but now the most complete leader he's ever been. Let's break it down. Goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez. At 34, he's not declining, he's dangerous, more experienced, more ruthless, more unshakable. The greatest penalty goalkeeper of this era. A man who doesn't just save shots, he wins battles before they're taken. In knockout football, that alone changes tournaments. Because when games go to penalties, Argentina start with an advantage. Defense Christian Romero is entering his absolute prime. Aggressive, intelligent, relentless. A defender who dominates space, timing, and duels with cold precision. Otamendi still brings leadership and composure when chaos breaks out. Tagliafico brings discipline, awareness, and reliability on the flank. Marcos Acuna adds grit, experience, and balance on the left. Never flashy, always reliable. This defense doesn't just defend, it suffocates. It controls space, it controls tempo, and it forces mistakes. Midfield, the engine room. Enzo Fernandez is no longer the kid from Qatar. He's complete now. Tempo, passing range, late runs into the box, goals when it matters. McAllister, one of the smartest midfielders in world football. Elite positioning, perfect timing, always appearing where defenders least expect him. And then there's DePaul, the soul, the warrior, the emotional engine, the player who presses, recovers, provokes, and leads. This midfield doesn't just move the ball, it dictates matches, it decides rhythm. It breaks opponents mentally. Attack Julian Alvarez is terrifying now. Smarter movement, more confidence, more responsibility. A striker who presses like a midfielder, creates like a winger, finishes like a pure number 9, and never stops running. Lautaro Martinez gives Argentina something different. Power, aggression, a striker built for decisive moments and extra time. And then Lionel Messi. At 38, people expect decline. Instead, they're getting precision. Economy of movement. Decisions made faster than defenders can think. Vision untouched. Decision-making unmatched. And numbers that still embarrass elite backlines. This isn't Messi carrying Argentina. This is Messi conducting an orchestra with a squad finely built to amplify him. Here's where 2026 becomes truly scary. Thiago Almada, decisive, fearless, clutch. Nico Paz, elegance, power, technique. Garnacho, chaos, pace, unpredictability. Valentin Carboni, creativity on demand. These aren't prospects, these are impact players. And Argentina arrive with the best penalty goalkeeper, one of the strongest defenses, a balanced, elite midfield, multiple attacking options, and the greatest player ever on his final mission. This time, Messi isn't chasing redemption, he's chasing legacy, not alone, not burdened, but surrounded by a squad built to win without panic. They want to do what no one else ever has. And that's why this Argentina squad isn't just strong, it's terrifying.